What's room tone?
Just sit back in your chair and we'll just be quiet for 1 second.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, on behalf of your Denver-based podcast crew, we appreciate you joining us for the Friendly Vibes.
Coming to you live from TSS, it's Top Shelf Studios. I am Sean, this is Intolerable, and I am joined by two savants in their own rights. One, an internet savage, the other, a savage with his own hands. To my left, it's Stan. Even more to my left, it's Max. We got Stan Pierce, Max Madorsky. It's a hang, boys. Welcome in.
Thank you. Price.
God, fuck. See? Told you. Mess up one thing minimum. Have to. Get out of there.
Oh, yeah, I eating your food. Yeah, this is your fault.
Hey, kitty.
Just move her. Just shoo her away.
Bring her, let her hang out. Come here.
You don't need to eat his food. Groceries are expensive.
So
Come on,
oh,
Olive. You don't even know.
You're so cute. All right.
We've been chopping it up about you are brand new to the Denver comedy stand-up scene. You were like thrown into the deep end. I remember I was on one of the Pallet City shows like a month or two ago, and you were at that show as an audience member, and just struck me right away as like, this is the grooviest dude. Like in the room, period. Like, oh, this guy is a guy I can talk to.
It's probably the beard. That's what it is. It's always the beard.
You were wearing like a whole get up. The beard helps.
Oh, no, what was it? Like a breakfast shirt or something?
Lots of colors. Yeah. Having a good time with your lady.
Yeah. No, that's my look at me shirt. Yeah,
sure. Exactly. So I just knew right away. I was like, this guy vibes. And to hear that you're already just throwing yourself into the stand-up, it's just awesome. So I'm excited for you.
I love it. It's fun.
Excited to learn about some of the internet stuff that I don't know how the fuck to get right, apparently.
It was the same person, I think. It was probably the same story. Thought about it for a long time. Went to an open mic once. Watched some people. Thought it was cool. In my head, I saw dollar signs. I was like, if I could do what these guys are doing and bring that to YouTube, I was just like, that's kind of what I thought immediately, personally.
And was that your career at the time? Was YouTube already?
I'm already YouTube. So
at that first mic,
I would say like 3 months ago. I went to 2.5 months ago, maybe something like that. And I just went to check it out, and then I saw people signing up and going up, and I was like, that's how that works. Interesting.
I don't have to do anything. I can just go.
I can just go. Yeah, I mean, I thought maybe I had to pass a test or something.
Yeah. You probably should.
I'm not allowed to. They're not going to let me up there, right? Bro?
Should there be
a Kazoo? Actually,
no.
You said people bring things. You can have one too.
There should be a test before you're allowed to do an open mic. Just to be clear,
this is so.
Stan would have passed it, but we see a lot of people up there. All I'm saying is that we would all appreciate a test before open micers are allowed to tell their jokes in public.
Yeah, for real. I mean, or at least that that you're doing jokes and not reading out of Journal of Psychosis or going through a tough spell and gonna have a crowd experience it.
And
am I using this wrong?
Yeah, you are. Give it. Try the other side. No, wait. Turn it around.
That's the joke. It doesn't work.
No, it works. You're just doing it wrong.
Nice. That's hilarious.
Almost.
There you go.
Oh yeah, it's been years. God damn. Wow, what great merch. Follow them on Twitch, folks.
No, these are free. If you find one, I have them. You just have them. This is a business card. There's a business card right here.
What a cool business card.
No, you got to hum into it.
Hum.
Yeah, you got to be a hummer. There you go. Okay. Yeah, just hum your favorite song. Now you know how to play the kazoo.
Well, I love humming. I was a big hummer growing up. No, not just on the football field, Max. No, that's not a fat joke. I was the left tackle, but no. They call me Bruiser, not Hummer. Hummer sounds like it should be like a dirty thing, like a phrase for something naughty. What is it? No.
Hummer?
What is that?
Isn't getting a Hummer getting a blowjob or a hand job?
I think
she gave me a Hummer in the parking lot.
I think it's getting a blowjob while they're humming.
A Hummer? Okay, I could see the
vibrating blowjob.
I like that. That sounds fun.
It's a blow job with an extra note.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a cherry on top.
You know, like, I don't know, your favorite Beatles song or something. Those are hummable. You know?
Can you do middle C? Let's see if you're tone deaf before you ride this.
Eleanor Rigsby.
So how many years have you been doing it? Has the internet been your primary, has content creation been your primary career?
There's kind of like eras to it, you know? There's like an era of me kind of messing around a long time ago before the like video internet stuff was a thing. As a kid, I always thought it was cool. Have you ever heard of CKY?
Yes, I
Remember
have.
those old CKY videos?
Absolutely.
When I was a kid in the 2000, in high school in the 2000s, that was circulating on like LimeWire and stuff. And I came across it, and it was just some dudes at home with a camcorder fucking around. And I thought that was the coolest thing.
Yeah.
And I've always liked movies and stuff. And I always just kind of saw myself doing something, at least behind the camera. Never really in front of it. I always thought maybe I'd be more of a director person. But yeah, so there's that. And
what year did you graduate high school? Just so I have some
2006. Yeah.
Damn.
And then I went off to the Marine Corps for 4 years,
Yeah.
with the war, did the works, right?
Hoorah.
Semper Pie,
Hell yeah.
You know what that, Semper Fi?
Yep.
I say Semper
Pie. Yeah.
You know what Semper Fi means?
I should. It's been a long working day.
No idea.
What is it?
It's short for Semper Fidelis, which is Latin for always faithful.
Always faithful. Got it.
I like to just say always pie. You know what I mean?
Always pie is good.
Yeah, no, it's good. That's my military joke for today.
That's fun. I like it.
I joined the Marines, did that.
Let me see if I can get you not blocked by the shadow. I might have done badly on the lights. Here, put it out. You scooch closer to him just a touch, maybe.
Get over here.
Just get a little more friendly. There we go.
We know each other well.
Since you're mostly talking this way, that should be great.
Sweet. We're gonna do jiu-jitsu later.
Yeah.
So this is
you've got a weak arm, so that's good. He's got an advantage.
I'm still gonna lose.
Bro, I'm telling you, every fucking person that we all know who knows I fight comes up to me and acts like right now is the time to beat me up because my arm is hurt. And it's like, nope, the same thing is going to happen to you that would have happened to you if I was healthy.
Right.
I'm a fucking god of this. I don't know. I fucking hate these guys coming up to me like I'm
They're really doing that? The people are doing that? Like coming up?
People come up to me, they're like, what would you do right now if I picked on you?
Oh, yeah.
The same goddamn thing I'd do if I'm healthy. I'd kick you in the goddamn neck.
Everyone's immediately looking for weakness on the scary guy.
For some context of you, Max, the scary guy on this
Scary
panel.
guy.
What's your background?
When I was 14, I was 300 pounds. Did you not know that about me?
I did not. I've been 300 pounds myself at several points.
Yeah, when I was 14, I was 300 pounds.
How tall were you at 300 pounds?
I was already kind of tall. Like I was like 5'7", pretty tall.
Yeah,
5'7", 5'8".
Just great.
Yeah, I got stuck in a door one time.
Whoa.
Anyway, I was super fat. I was 14. I got bullied a lot. I actually, the only thing I did at that age was I played Pokemon competitively, the card game.
Yeah.
And I played chess a lot. And I played at one specific card shop in Boise, Idaho, where I'm from. One of the owners was, he went into the army and he got deployed to Iraq. And this is 16 years ago when America was, getting oil, doing the whole thing, doing what they did in Iraq, and he got deployed. Yeah.
Protecting poppy fields for the good guys.
Yes. That stuff. I still have no idea what he was doing. All I know is that he got deployed as a grunt, and at his going away party, he was like, "Hey, Max, if you lose weight, I won't die." And I was like, that's a good deal.
Damn. Dude.
So
what the fuck?
And
that's fucking crazy.
Yes, it is absolutely crazy. Let's dig in a little more. You're not related to this man, but you had clearly a lot of respect or looked up to him.
Yeah, I mean, he was the best card player, so
And he owned the shop.
The man. He was one of the part owners. Yeah.
Yeah. You get good enough at playing Magic the Gathering, they're going to cut you into the part of the shop ownership. That's how that works for
you
real.
win this tournament, you get 5%.
Yeah.
It's actually just extra bills because all the shops are failing.
Yeah, exactly. We're playing for equity, and it's losing equity, folks.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, man.
So you took that deal and changed your life from there?
Yeah, so I started working out right away, not knowing what I was doing, and then I got down to like 250, but I was still a 250-pound 14-year-old, and I got beat up at school. I was always bullied, right? Like, I grew up in Boise, Idaho, was very overweight. I got bullied a lot. All I did was chess and Pokemon, and I finally got physical. I got beat up. I had a pretty bad black eye,
Jesus.
and I just wanted to learn how to defend myself, and my parents were very supportive. Like, I got to 300 pounds, but my parents were also, the second I was trying to get out of it, they were very supportive. They took me to gyms. They took me to a kung fu school, and I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. And before I signed up there, they were like, you should try another gym. And we went to a gym that had Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu. And if you know Muay Thai, it's like kickboxing. And I watched some guy just fold some pads in half with his shin. And I was like, that's what I want to do. I want to do that to someone. And I got into that.
Can I scoot back over here?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Stay away. I think even I'm within leg reach here. I don't feel safe.
I got into it just for the fitness aspect and the self-defense. I didn't know what the UFC was or MMA or anything. And one day I got in like a fight at school with a bully. I won the fight. I told the guys at the gym about it, and they were just like, hey, if you get good at that, you can do it for money. And I just never looked back. Then a few months later, I moved here to Colorado. I got really lucky that the team I joined was they ended up forming Elevation Fight Team, which was the team that Justin Gaethje, Corey Sandhagen, Trevor Whitman, Dwayne Ludwig, Nate Marquardt, Neil Magny, Drew Dober, TJ Dillashaw.
Yeah, I barely know shit about fuck, but I know that is the top of the top.
Yeah, I got really lucky with the team I grew up around, and
A bunch of names.
Yeah.
I don't name drop often, but when I do,
there's some champions in there.
Yeah, there's some big ones, and I'm really proud that Justin Gaethje used to beat me up back before he was when he was just WSOF champ.
That's
before
cool
he got in the UFC,
fuck,
and we all knew this was going to be the guy. We just didn't know when, and same
because it was
Corey.
so clear.
Yeah, he's so good. And then Corey Sandhagen, same thing. Like me and Corey, we had our first amateur fights in the same tournament together.
Whoa!
And now he's Corey Sandhagen and I'm me. So, but like I got really lucky growing up with that fight team because I'm left-handed, and so anytime any of those guys had a UFC fight with a lefty, I was the guy that they sparred with. So I would just get endless rounds with these people who were prestigiously good, and I was never able to put it together. I never made it to the UFC or won championship, but I was able to put it together in training to the point where I can go to any country, any state, any gym, and I know I can be a really good sparring partner for anyone there. Not right now, but most of the time.
That's amazing. Wow. And so how many fights have you done? Yeah,
I've had about
just enough brain damage to get funny. Hopefully no more.
Exactly. Just enough CTE to not hit Tito Ortiz level. Yeah. I've had about 30. I've had 30 fights that where you sign a contract or and you show up to the event.
That's crazy, dude.
30, yeah. What?
That's so many times to go in there and fucking.
That's wild.
People are trying to kill you, basically. That's crazy.
So does that mentality aspect carry into stand-up for you?
I think so, because one big thing that everyone told me about stand-up, I'm brand new to stand-up. I'm less than 2 years into stand-up, and I love it so much, but everyone told me this thing about bombing. They told me fears. They told me all these things about embarrassment. I've not once had any of those. I've been knocked out on live TV. Famous people have talked about me in the worst possible way of a picture of my head getting kicked and me laying there unconscious. So I don't get embarrassed doing stand up. No. The one thing that I think transfers really well is flipping that switch. That's kind of what I was trying to allude to is man, if I could figure it out, I gotta be able to mentally walk through a gate of
Oh no, I believe that I'm the funniest because I just don't have that thing. Like some people have a great ego for that, and that helps them in the early stages with delusion and the path.
Of course,
I'm on the opposite side.
Yeah.
So that flipping of the switch of mentality and locking in for fighting, for comedy. I mean,
I think everyone should have it for anything they do in life.
Seriously.
I really, because like I got to learn it so young. My first fight was at 16 years old, and I didn't even want to do it. I was really fat, and they told me I could do this for money, and then I signed up for this tournament, and I was paying money to cut weight and get beat up in front of my friends. I did not want to do it. And then I remember getting in there, and my coach just kind of drilling it in my head, just like, nothing fucking matters anymore. This is a fight. This is 6 minutes or 9 minutes. Amateur Muay Thai fights are 6 minutes. Amateur MMA fights are 9. However long the fight is, even a professional fight, a professional championship fight is 25 minutes. That's such a little amount of time. If you can't lock the fuck in for this, then what good is your mental? As a fighter, you just get this kind of talk as like, hey, nothing fucking, your cup could be on wrong. You could have a ball pinched right now. It doesn't fucking matter. Go in there and beat the fuck out of that other person, or they're going to beat the fuck out of you. And it's not like it's not even a good or bad thing. Like, I don't view it as good or bad. It's a fact. That's all it is. It was taught to me at 16 as scientifically correct.
These are objective truths of reality.
Exactly.
I feel so safe around this guy when we're walking around Colfax, you know, going between like fucking the satire and what's it called, Lion's Lair.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know,
hitting the late night spots and seeing some sketchy characters.
Yeah.
And
This guy was like having an argument with himself literally last night, right? And then he was like, bro, your fucking Ray-Bans, bro, record that shit. And so I did, actually, because I was like, what the fuck?
We should get some,
right?
yeah,
but I like at first I was just like, I just wanted to hurry past this guy, and he's like recording. I'm like, okay. I'm like, because I'm thinking in my head, this dude does anything, this guy's gonna get kicked in the face by fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
I do take my time around crazy. Like, I'm very comfortable with crazy. Yeah, that is
so
funny.
many girls ask him to walk them to their car.
That's so funny. I'm also comfortable around crazy. But I don't have any ability to really I'm just a presence.
Yeah.
Like, I only have the size and the presence, and I can use my words to de-escalate.
Yeah.
But I still want to be close to the crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've learned recently I do the opposite. Like, I don't know if you heard, there was like a comic in the scene that was like starting shit with people and like heckling people at mics.
Wait, what?
So
you got to remember, I'm a working man.
You're right.
In the coal mines. I'm usually found behind the soundboard at the Comedy Works South Club. I'm not good enough to be fucking involved with drama. I've learned that I've already created enough drama or whatever in the limited exposure.
Yeah.
So there's some toxicity to open mic scenes everywhere, not just in
100%.
Denver. It's just a human quality. It's a community human sociology. Well, yeah, but it's like one of those things where
on what you're doing, and
people just want to make other people's lives difficult. Well, certain people do, and whether it's at a workplace or the DMV or whatever, those people piss me the fuck off.
I've gotten a little bit of heat just coming in because, like, people
a little bit.
Yeah, like I have actually. I mean, I'm not gonna get into that, but
sorry, someone coming. No, let's get that's the drama, right? That's what you want to be. Your methodology would tell me that I'm supposed to ask you about that, right?
Yeah, of course, 100%. Yeah, man.
No, because you're coming
in out of me, squeeze it out.
So you're coming in with experience in terms of reaching success via the internet and reaching abroad, creating a community, and seeing the value in what community creation has brought you via video gaming, streaming, all the things you do. That applying that framework and mindset to a new art form, the people that are stuck in their ways or stuck or bitter or XYZ or think they know and don't, or know and can't get it, whatever, are going to be instantly resentful of someone coming over with information.
Yeah, I've already noticed that.
Willing to share it too, especially if you're someone that's like willing to help share.
The less nice I am, the more everyone likes me.
Isn't that weird?
It's dumb.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, but I'm willing to be nice. Anyone reach out, bro. Fucking, find me on whatever.
These are a little old and shitty. You'll just have better audio the less you touch it. I will let you know.
Thank you.
It's all good.
You can hold my hand if you
We'll
want.
do great either way. You know, modern tech is pretty good.
You have any like fidget spinners or anything?
You want something to touch?
Kazoo.
I should have should have like a fidget spinner for a guest. I don't have anything now. Fuck.
Damn.
Actually, you know what? I do. Here.
Oh, you do?
Karma wheel.
Oh,
You can
thanks.
generate karma for us. It's a Thai karma wheel. It's from my
Whoa,
late
that's cool.
husband. Yeah, it's from Thailand.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I mean, here, you check that
Yeah,
out.
this seems like
just
more
go
of
back.
my
You tell me.
I was looking around and I saw this.
That was
I
a
thought it pretty cool.
gift from Lemmy Comedy to the studio. It's a Book of Mormon. It's signed by, if you look at the front page, just open that front page. It's Doug Stanhope merch.
Wow. Okay,
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Yeah. So it's a stolen Book of Mormon from a hotel that Doug Stanhope signed.
I
and
acted
sold.
surprised. I don't know who that is.
He's so this is why you should be catching heat. Let me be like transparent and objective with you. Things like that are why you should be getting heat.
Here we go.
Not
Yeah,
knowing
100%.
who Doug Stanhope is a huge.
Bro, I don't know anyone.
I know, and I've worked.
I know like
six-
Dave Chappelle.
6 years as a door guy between two clubs.
You know Dave Chappelle, right?
One at Comedy Works. And I'm constantly like, who the fuck is it? Like discovering people still. So it's not like I say that like you have to know, but like Doug Stanhope's one of those guys where he's like the oldest road dog. Like
Bill Burr?
Sam Talent wrote his book Running the Light, and some people and even Sam suggest that the protagonist in that book, Billy, is based off of or inspired by in some ways Doug Stanhope. So Doug Stanhope is a very important, prominent figure in the comedy arc of America.
Yeah, Stan, I knew all that.
Sorry, Doug.
No, you're good, bro. He lives in the desert and I think runs a club. Yeah.
Oh, he
You
doesn't have
picked a
internet.
good number, right? You picked a good number. Gotta pick a lucky number of revolutions.
Oh, you have to count them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 7.
Boom.
I think it
Good karma.
just went 2 more times on
That's okay.
accident.
Sometimes things happen, right? That's part of Buddhism. You got to let the things happen.
And as many as were convinced did lay down their weapons of war and also their hatred and the tradition of their fathers. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
Just wanted to put that out there.
I just wanted to pick one.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
No worries. And then, just, things that have been acquired along the way. But
Yeah.
No, I've gotten
so I guess
a little bit of shit for it, but see again. So I'm from,
But being
like,
being open, I guess, getting shit from people. You're being open with like, hey, I know stuff, but I'm also trying to learn.
yeah.
People are going to be open about giving you shit, and there should be this awesome open exchange of shit giving back and forth that ends up with everybody being better off for it. They're going to know some stuff because they're going to realize you
people
actually
do. Max
genuinely want to come from
I'm learning so much about comedy from Max. He's helping me with so many of my jokes, dude.
right.
So like,
But that's what I
he
found
gets
with
it.
people across the board is
I think it's
like,
because he was a fighter. He just understands a pragmatic approach to things. I genuinely think that.
I'm really good at working with a lot. I've coached probably like over 2,000 people, so I'm really good at working with everybody. Has a different style that they want to be approached with or can work with. Everyone learns best in a certain way. I think it's all just about being able to meld with that kind of creating process. But we do definitely have a lot of like things that line up that make it work easy.
So my thoughts are like, because I'm from like a YouTube world, so I just think of like, I'm content brand. People ask me like, where are you from? Like I can say Colorado, but really I'm from the internet. That's where I'm from.
I mean, you grew up in I was going to be honest with you. You graduated high school at it's peak internet.
Yeah, like right when, like, yeah.
The whitest kids you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. MySpace era, that was around when I was in high school. We all had MySpace, so that was like we were like the first ones to do that stuff.
You're the pioneers of this new frontier that was the Wild West, that was the internet.
I like this.
So
I'm a pioneer.
You should wear that like as a badge of pride of like, you guys carved the way for me to have this silly satirical internet show I have now. Your generation of creators.
I mean, well, I didn't really do it back then. So again, I joined like the military,
age, right?
I guess so. Yeah, like there's a lot of us that started it when, like, because we were kids when like YouTube came out when I was like 18. Yeah,
that's crazy to think about, man.
Yeah, that was the year I joined the military. Yeah, it was like the same year. That's why I
YouTube
remember
dropped
that.
And you joined the military.
Yeah, so I did that. So I didn't really get that mess with it right away because I was like doing all this.
Gen Alpha.
I was just doing what I was told for a minute. You know, I didn't get access to a computer for a sec there. But
what were you doing in the military?
I was artillery.
Oh fuck yeah!
Right? Yeah.
That's
Full
a fun
string
one
go
to be.
boom. Yeah.
Hell yeah!
14-mile range, baby. Yeah, rocket assist.
That's sick.
No, they're like phasing out my shit. Yeah,
Robots do what you do now?
they got like robots and stuff now.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That's everyone.
I think it's still there a little bit or something, but I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I did that, and then afterwards, I was just doing. I immediately went online after I got out of the military and was intrigued with the internet because it was exploding at the time, and I always just thought the content creator stuff was cool. YouTube started blowing up, you know, like they introduced a thing where people could get paid, you know, so you like before. When you uploaded to YouTube, there was no money unless you had a sponsor or something, you know? Yeah. So like,
that was a big.
Back then, that was taboo. It was like, oh, you're selling out. You got a sponsor. It was like, yeah, the YouTube was a completely different era at the beginning. And I was there as an observer, always wanting to be someone that uploaded stuff. And I did here and there. My earliest videos would be like some video games I was playing with a friend using Fraps, if anybody remembers that stuff. And like nobody watched any of this stuff, but I made like some dumb things with my friends, and I just felt so fun. And then I, went in the military, and was always thinking about the internet. 2 Girls, 1 Cup came out, and I just get dollar signs in my eyes, bro. Right? I'm like, yo, you go viral. Yeah, the world, what, man? Shit.
Stay away.
What am I gonna do to go viral? Yeah. Yeah, but I never had like the courage for many years to actually jump in and do it.
Okay.
So I actually have a lot of regret for myself, and I wish I would have started sooner.
So when you got out of the military, what did you do?
I started working for my dad for a while.
Okay.
And then I moved to Colorado and started just building websites for people.
Hell yeah.
That's what I did. Just that made enough money doing that. I was going around all the weed shops and making
nice.
2011, not all of them are online yet.
Yeah.
And weed maps had just come out. So just getting everyone all hooked up with all that, because people are like, I don't know computers, right?
Yeah.
And I'll just be like, okay, and just install like WordPress for them and slap some graphics.
Anyways, if you know computers, it's like create. Yeah.
Well, it's not that hard. People are just intimidated by technology. They think it's crazy.
Yeah, agreed.
They think hacking is like typing like fucking like a bunch of code faster than the other guy can. You know what I mean?
Sometimes it is.
Maybe. But it's more like calling your phone provider pretending they're you and then getting access to everything. Yeah, that's actually. Yeah.
When I think of hacking, I think of the Excel World Championships, and those. Have you ever seen the Excel World Championships?
No,
brother. Let me tell you, you want to fall into a wormhole of good content of like, holy shit, these people like they go side by side like it's esports, right? So there's like an arena of people watching 2 people on a stage do Excel challenges as quick as they can, like wizardry shit.
You ever heard of card jujitsu?
Card jujitsu. Yes.
I have. Yeah,
you have? Okay.
Very much.
I feel like you're ready for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you get more and more injured, make the space smaller and smaller.
Chess boxing.
Yeah,
chess boxing. I'd be very good at. My buddy, that's a real thing.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck with chess.
I used to play chess.
So why?
It's in the UK. It's not a real thing here. It's not that much of a real thing here yet.
Yeah,
but it's not like I could just go get a boxing fight. Find me a chess boxing fight, Stan. Find me the match, and I'll do it.
We should find that.
The last person to do it was probably Ludwig.
Dwayne?
No, Ludwig,
the creator,
YouTuber. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, no, so they have it as like an actual sport in the UK. And one of my buddies who owns a gym in Denver called The Compound, he had a class there one time when he was trying to like expand the gym.
Sounds awesome.
A chess boxing class.
I would love to do that. That sounds so fun. I will literally get punched in the head just for that. Like that.
Let's do some chess boxing.
Yeah, I'm 100%, dude. Oh my god, you played chess when you were a kid. You're better at it than me.
Yeah, I'd get hit in the face a lot. My wife and I have been playing. It's been a lot of draws.
You're gonna beat me up.
That's how you know I got a smart wife.
Chess or boxing?
In chess, not boxing. I would lose gladly because that's what the law says I have to do. Get out of his food.
Is it literally my gum? Like what?
I don't know.
It is?
She's just annoying.
She just knows there's all kinds of stuff in there.
I
That's
do
a
have a lot
good,
of
She, you know, to
carry
be
a
honest,
goodie bag with you everywhere.
it's tough.
do.
It's got to be tough on her. Like most of the week, she's in here alone, and I come in when I can to feed her and
Gotcha.
clean her after and give her some attention.
She doesn't go in the house?
No, because the dog and wife's allergies.
Okay.
yeah. So
Managed, you're an
didn't
outsider.
even really, yeah, and she's an outdoor cat, so she really like
Well,
getting in the
she has to
backyard.
be.
Yeah.
She's going to survive out in the wilderness.
Yeah, I mean, that's the tough thing too. Is like I don't like leaving her out, and
Yeah.
I worry that she's gonna get like hit by something or
100%.
something. So it's like but I also don't want her stuck in here.
She a cat, man.
So
She-
now,
they
where I'm
agile.
going with that is when there's people here and lights and things happening, it makes sense that she's all excited. So
Yeah,
I should
totally
give her a fucking.
I don't get to hang out
Cut
with cats.
her
My
break.
cat, my wife is allergic to cats as well, so I don't get to hang out with cats very often. I love cats.
They're like so. It's probably foo-foo and bouldery of me, but like they're spiritual entities. Like they just like dogs. Certain dogs, they like vibe check people. They know the
Yeah.
vibe. Cats get it.
Yeah.
They like get it. They know the vibe. So unfortunately, that cat selection system got my ass.
My
because
dog is
she
mentally
knew.
handicapped because he just like will forget you after he's seen you forever and then just start barking at you.
What kind of dog?
He's a border collie Australian Shepherd mix, 50-50.
Yeah, he probably wants to be working.
Yeah,
Probably wants some cattle.
Just barks at everything.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Like
Shut
I'll be
up.
there. I'll be there for 4 hours, and then I'll stand up, and he'll just start growling, like shut
Bro,
the
I've been
fuck
here,
up,
dude.
dude. I'm right. Yeah, and then he's fine. So funny.
That's so strange. What's his name?
Nimbus.
Nimbus. That's a
Yep.
great name for it.
Yep. After Flying Nimbus from Dragon Ball.
Oh. Wouldn't have gotten that.
I didn't get it either.
I would have thought Harry Potter.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's bigger. Yep.
No, it's my generation.
That's my
That-
generation too.
Hey, that's you want to know? I got good at reading young because my mom and I read the Harry Potter's books.
There you
when
go.
So learned words like that through thanks Terf for that, I guess.
Harry Potter. Harry Potter books are fire. I grew up reading those and the movies. I swear when I read the books, I envisioned the actor that ended up being Snape. Like, it's almost as if it was perfect for him. I swear to God. And also, maybe it's because I saw Gladiator, but the dude from Gladiator, I always envisioned he would be Dumbledore, right? He was like a Caesar. He gets murdered by his son in Gladiator.
Right.
Richard something?
Alan Rickman? No.
Alan Rickman
No,
is
that's
Snape.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't know, when I was a kid, maybe I'm like, you know how you remember things and it's like the last time you remember it? So maybe I saw the movie and then I read the book again and then like
Memory
thought
is,
that I fucking, you know?
I mean, as we get into this like weird psyop world data center game of control chicken, it's like very, very interesting and scary to see where we're gonna go. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't really know where we end up with it. I do think it's interesting to see the pushback. Did you guys read about the exemption that was given to the software engineer because he's Catholic? And I've talked about this recently on the episodes, but the Pope gave an evangelicalization, which is like where the Pope relays directly from God to the Catholic masses. So he's speaking, it's like a State of the Union for Catholics.
Okay.
So every word in this speech is a direct line from God. And in this, he said, AI is a work of Satan and is our duty to push against it. And the next day I went into my work and I was like, someone's going to use this to...
Are you Catholic?
Yeah. I mean, I was raised Catholic. I think
Raised Catholic, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd bucket myself anywhere, truly.
Do you agree with the Pope?
Yeah, I think that's a pretty... Yeah. I read the Pope statements on AI, and
Yeah.
I'd say that's apt. Apt
Okay.
analysis by Senor Pope, the Cubs fan, or Sox fan, rather. No, Pope got it right on this one, I think. If you want my... Yeah, I do think so.
Interesting outlook on it.
On
I think
AI?
that... Yeah, well, more on people, you know? So, like, with... Like on YouTube and stuff, I kind of simplify everything and categorize things a lot with large masses of people each time, you know, like you just kind of see a lot of patterns no matter how many people come across certain things. And it's kind of interesting how that just keeps happening. People keep acting a certain way or reacting a certain way to certain things. And and I think that like I've started to think about how they react to AI, and I think that the simple thing to do is the simple way to look at it is to think about like what is the most likely thing humans are going to do with it. Like what can you count on humans to do with AI? And I think we can count on them to do both good things and bad things with AI. Both are going to happen. You can count on that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're worried about the bad things, what are those bad things that humans are going to do with AI? And what are the most likely ones that are going to happen? Or at least they'll try. You know, I think AI is going to be used like, what's the most likely? Scams.
Yep.
Right? They're going to use that to up like scam tech, hacking.
Yep. They're using it to like mirror, like I've read a story about, you know, big consulting firms that they'll be going through an acquisition for a software and they'll use an AI to build a clone, and then they'll end up not buying the software because they built a better thing with their AI clone.
Of course they would do that. Why not?
Right. So that's interesting.
So what I count on, or the way I look at the way we're going to go is, what do you think people are going to do?
I think this ends. Here's my joke about this. I think this ends in a sweet old woman pulling up to the drive-thru of a bank to get a withdrawal. She gives her ID. Teller sees it. Says, "Oh, Miss Betty Sue, good to see you again. Thanks for coming in. Okay, I see we got a $5,000 withdrawal here. I do see you. I see your ID. But AI's getting so good, I have to do a third factor of identification. I need you, ma'am. This is going to sound a little weird, to say the F word for me." And this poor, probably Christian woman's going to be like, "What? Why, I could never." "Well, ma'am, it's the bank's policy, and if you want your money, you have to say the F word." "Well, if I need the money for my child. My grandson needs the money. Fuck." And this teller will be like, "Nice try, ma'am. That's not the F." People come through all day long thinking they're going to pull that shit on me. AIs will say that, ma'am. Like, well, I'm trying to prove you're you. I'll give you one last shot. This one's tougher. You're going to have to say the N-word. And that's where, because what can't the AI do? It can't be bigoted. It can't be bad. Like, we have this sociologist line of code. Nope. Even Grok has a sociologist line of code in it that has a capacity where it can't be a human creative to the degree that it needs to be. And so what will happen is that the worst parts of peoplehood and some of the best will get amplified. I agree with you. When you say the good and the bad will both happen, these bad parts of people that the AIs can't replicate will get amplified.
Oh, I gotta try this.
You're gonna write the N-word in Grok?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna write it. I'm gonna see if I can get it to do it.
Well, you're gonna speak the N-word in Grok?
Right?
Here, I can have Big Mike.
Full circle though, bunch of illegals.
You gonna have Big Mike say it?
Hang on one second. I got a Big Mike drop. Hang on, that was.
Hang
on. Listen.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm an educated nigga.
Thanks, Big Mike. It's the best drop on the board.
That's funny.
What are you gonna do? I got my grandpa is posthumously on the board.
Come sit down.
Passed away at 97, but he's still on my soundboard.
Come sit down.
Here's my prompt. I'm gonna see what it's gonna do. Write a joke about a black guy and use the N-word.
Oh, so we're just seeing if
we're able to do it.
Is it Super Grok?
We're just seeing if it
is
will
Super
write
Grok.
the N-word.
Cool.
Super Grok.
Would regular Grok do it and Super Grok wouldn't or something?
I don't think
Super
so.
Grok would be more likely to do it than regular Grok, I would tell you that. Yeah. You're paying for that less sociologist lines of code.
Yeah. Wow, it censors it.
Told you, bro.
It went racist. It literally did a racist joke.
Is it?
It's bad.
Don't read it. Don't read it, Stan. I know I'm your comedy mentor.
Okay,
Don't read the racist joke.
I win the argument.
It's not even really that. Okay.
It's horrible. It's a bad joke. It's literally it's a racist joke using the N-word.
You have to. Okay, here. Add another prompt, but it has to do with. It's just a location joke. You ask it to do it in a Rodney Danger.
So it actually did that.
Add a prompt.
That's way further than I was expecting.
No, but it didn't say it. Again. How would you prove you're a human? You wouldn't have stars in that word.
Oh,
that's his joke.
That's
his joke, brother.
Fuck. Okay, so now ask it to do the same thing in the style of Rodney Dangerfield. Folks, that timer means that we are set and ready to enjoy delicious smoked chicken wings. And we'll keep fucking around with Super Grok while we're at it.
Because who doesn't get hungry for chicken wings after talking about the N-word?
Hey, now I'm really hungry.
Hey, they're smoked, not fried. Fuck you, Max. If you want to join us, head over to patreon.com/Tarble. This show is 100% supporter-run, ad-free. You know how almost every podcast you listen to has an advertiser of some kind. This show has 0 advertisers. We are not going to monetize on YouTube. Sorry, Stan, you're going to hate to hear this, but we're not going to monetize on YouTube because we want to be able to say what the fuck we want to say. We had someone come on talking about the genocide in the West Bank 6 months before we were publicly allowed to call it a genocide, before CNN had the balls to call it a genocide. And the only reason we're able to do that is because of our supporters over at patreon.com/intolerable. So if you want to join us for the eating, head over there. $2 a month, cheap rack of beer over the course of the year. You're helping put more wonderful smoked meat into the mouths of future guests. And I will make you a hat. You'll get a keychain. Free shit. Just join, dude. It's worth it.
I think advertisers should just advertise on genocide videos.
That too. I'm going to kick us to break with our signature station identification. Have you listened to the radio before in your life, gentlemen? The AMs and the FMs?
Yes.
You're listening to 91.1. Oh shit, was that another plane? We'll be right back. We're back. We're live. It's the After Hours show, and our bellies are full of chicken. And it's time for a wing review, gentlemen. I leave this open to your interpretation. I mean, people have put it on Sky. Nate Malouf he used his proprietary worm scale. I mean, shit. Describe them, rate them, whatever you want to do. Tell me to go fuck off, whatever.
I mean, I've had smoked chicken wings every place I can have smoked chicken wings. I've done Muay Thai all over America. I've had chicken wings everywhere. Those were fucking amazing. You need to start a food truck. That was the best.
Bro, that would be fun to drop it all and be like, yeah, I'm going to go food truck.
Yeah.
Of all the places I have, I just drop everything. Full food truck.
Yeah, they can make a movie about you. Call it Chef.
That's right. There you go. They did this already, right? Bingo.
Tight. 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 It was some tight wings.
Tight wings.
Yeah. No, dude, honestly, baller wings. You gave me this giant plate of wings. I was like, holy fuck, there's so many wings. Usually I eat like 3 wings, you know? And then
Sorry, I overwhelmed you.
And I ate 3 wings. And then I ate 3 more. And then 3 more. I think you gave me like 12 fucking wings.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I ate them all.
Good. That's what we like.
I took
a
double of the last one.
We like to feed people here.
And I did not use any sauce. And usually I'm a sauce guy. I need some sauce on my wings.
I'm a sauce man.
I'm going to be a baby, bro. I was going to be all over. I was going to be like, whatever, dude. White pants. Whatever, dude. Nope. I didn't eat it with any sauce. That rub is baller.
Sauce not needed.
I ate every single wing, and I knew I was going to eat every single wing the second I smelled them.
They smelled so good. I was like, hell yeah, some wings.
That was crazy.
But then when they hit my lips, the umami and the salt and the sweet and the
you were like Remy. You had your Remy moment where
the spicy
it was all coming together.
Bro, you took like all 5 flavor profiles. There's even a little bit of sour in there. You know?
He did that, not me.
There's a little bit of tang. A little bit of tang. A little bit of tang in there. All 5 flavor profiles. Umami.
Hell yeah.
Tell them.
Cat approved.
Yeah,
Love
dude.
it.
Oh my God.
Max, move your mic just a touch, facing you. No, just
Where'd the cat go?
There you go.
There we go.
You're picking up a little better.
There we go.
Oh, she just climbed up there. She's,
Oh, wow, she up there.
Yeah,
she
got
chill.
like
She now up there. She'll chill.
That's dope.
I had to build this out because it was just too bouncy. The sound was so bad in here.
Oh, okay.
So that's why we had to put all this rocking, this sheet walling in, and all the.
That's sick.
It's a mess.
That is cool.
Just to try to get it to sound still bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that's what any audio professional would tell me.
Yummy in my tummy.
All right, let's get back to. I mean, if you want to join the eating, please. We had a great conversation. We had great chicken wings. Patreon.com/intolerable. Your support directly helps keep us ad free, keeps us driven by you guys, so that we can give you what you want, which is more amazing people eating more amazing meat. That being said, we were talking about a really important thing, and that's how the heck do you make money being a creative? And you're one of the
one way is, can I put like a sub to Stanimus right here. Can I buy that space?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
that's advertising.
Sure. For you, but
For me.
for you, if it's a person-to-person thing, I'd be willing to do that kind of a thing. Yeah, you could. Yeah, everything. Let's be very transparent. I'm a gonzo capitalist. I'm trying to learn the capitalism so well that I could teach anyone how the richest among us do the capitalism, to the tricks of the trade and whatnot. The shell companies.
My daddy once told me, you know how rich people stay rich? They don't spend all their money.
That's good advice. If you're really rich, that's pretty easy.
As a Jew, I agree. You always got to keep that Jew gold close to your neck. You always keep that bag there. Everything else you let go of.
So, did they have to put you under for any of this, or I mean,
Yeah.
what do you do with your gold during it?
That was my father held it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was wondering.
Held it in the family vault.
Dad, I need to open the bank deposit box for a day.
It's like, you ever seen those thumbprint scanners? It's like that, but for your nose.
God.
We make money from ads.
Yep.
So that's basically the number one way.
As a creative, you make money
As a
from
creative.
ads.
Yeah, so X amount of views, you can put ads on videos and they're worth a certain dollar amount. Some are more than others. Short form is usually the lowest amount. But there are times when, especially if you have a longer short form, I know that doesn't make any sense, but the longer vertical format, those can make some good money.
Like 2 minutes type of thing?
Yeah, like things are like 2 minutes. If it's, vertical, that's starting to make a surgence to up short form, as they call it, or vertical format video to make more money. But yeah, no, it's from ads. So like if I think for a short form, it could be as low as like maybe a few cents per 1,000 views. And then personally, like I have mostly an American audience, and Americans spend the most money in the world. We're like the biggest spenders.
Yep.
Therefore,
Global hegemonic power.
we're the target for advertisers. Right? So there's the biggest ad spend on Americans. So if you target American viewers, you have the highest RPMs, revenue per milli, per 1,000 views, right? So
is that the...
So I have about a 35 cent RPM on my shorts, which is really good, but it's because it's an predominantly American audience, or the other fraction is mostly English speaking.
Yep.
Right?
Right.
So
I would say my audience is almost entirely American.
Yeah, that's good.
If not,
yeah, America, USA.
Yeah, we're pretty American pod for sure.
So that's how you make money. So the more views you get, the more money you make.
Okay, and so you having lived, understood, navigated, figured out the landscape of how views equals money, now hopping over into stand-up, you hopping over into YouTube, we're talking about this coalition of skills and crafts. There are people amongst the community in Denver alone that will never get seen and are so beyond talented, from young to old. And so really, egos need to be set aside at some juncture, and there needs to be a real conversation about what is best for the art form, and the art form is to get people butts and seats. So like ultimately,
butts and seats is good for sales. Art, I mean, nobody has to see art.
But if you're doing stand-up, let's be specific here. Like, stand-up requires butts and seats. There's a minimum, right?
I mean, and you need someone to laugh with the joke. Yeah, you kind of do. Unfortunately, like with that art, you need people to participate. Now, how much is enough people? I guess that's a good question.
That is a very good question. I'm of the thing that if there's less than a certain amount, or if there are a certain percentage of just comics, then it's like not even worth.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
I like making money.
And then ultimately, if that's
a lot of YouTubers aren't even honest about this, right? But I mean, people ask me, why did you become a YouTuber? Because I like money and attention. I've always been an attention whore, and now I can do it and get paid for it. It's a dream job. I love it, dude. So freeing, very liberating, and it's an amount of money that is more than any average person would ever need in this world. You know, it's
It's what they would have, like, kings would have, like, used to make. Like, if you, like, adjust and shit.
I don't know what that means.
Well, even like average American wages are crazy. Like, you know, $75K a year, or whatever average is now. 76 is like still, like, when you compare it to history or even the world now, it's like crazy. So if you're able to turn 150, 250K in a year from videos, like,
I know.
How is anyone to tell you?
That's like $10,000-$20,000 a month. Right there. That's basically what you're talking, and that's so doable on YouTube. So, and I've been doing this a long time, and it's, it's such a dope job to have and be able to make like a crazy amount of money. And me, I like money. I want to make as much as possible. I would love to do $200,000 a month. That would be fire. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I don't care what anyone thinks. Like,
there's no cap.
Not for me, you know. I mean, how hard do I want to become like a billionaire? That sounds so annoying. Honestly. Right. You know, I'd rather...
I guess that's where I'm...
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I guess, like, it depends on how annoying it is, or if I have some sort of, like, crazy... Like, what do you do with that, you know?
Yeah, right.
It's like... Because now it's like, okay,
comfortable.
Do I want to build a fucking rocket company? Like, fuck that, you know? That sounds like it takes up all my time.
Right.
You know?
You're enjoying the freedom that this career path has given you.
Yeah, that's why I'm at.
You would do it up until the point that the freedom got diminished.
Unless I change my mind later down the road.
Sure.
You know, maybe I want to go like go in on sending those robots to asteroids we were talking about that earlier. You know, that sounds dope. I don't know. Look at this. Bro, that's a good investment. Like off-world minerals or materials and shit, bro. Get on that early. Someone makes a bunch of robots that can do that. Fuck yeah. I don't know.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. I mean, like, cool. I don't like, honestly, if where I see myself at in the future is just having a lot of fun making content as this evolves, you know, like, is everyone gonna have like brain implants in the future and you send like content to their brains? I don't know, like, whatever. Like, as long as I get to do stuff like this and not have to, you know, fucking have a boss. You know?
Yeah, dude, that's got to be so freeing.
So that's the way I feel, and that's why bringing it to comedy. Every time I get into a creative space, I see people that are really good and they suck at computers, and then therefore they suck at the internet, right? So and they're super intimidated by it, and they have this great talent, and I get frustrated. I saw it in the music industry when I was working there, doing radio stuff, and now I see the same thing in comedy. I've seen it in even the YouTube world. There's a lot of people that are really good, but they get it in their own way because they don't learn like how it works and do the right things to grow. You know, almost everybody has the wrong idea of how this works. I call it the romantic view of how content creation works.
Okay, what's the romantic view?
That, like, you do what you're passionate about, and then people, you know, and then if it's really meant to be, like, people will love it, and that's what you get to go do.
You get discovered.
Yeah, like it just kind of happens, like it works out. But really,
organic growth.
Yeah, dude. Like, if I could do what I wanted, I would just stream Final Fantasy VII all day, the original one. That's what I do. I fucking love that game, right? But that game came out 30 fucking years ago. You go on Twitch, there's like 200 people watching it, and that's only because it's such an iconic game. Okay, like, so it's barely surviving here. There's a couple speedrunners keeping it going, man, but there's no career there.
Right.
One of my first streamers I ever watched, Carnage64, shout out. He's still streaming that game, you know, but the game is only so big. You know, I'm not sure what his goals are. I've never talked to him about it, but if I wanted to be bigger, I wouldn't stream Final Fantasy VII.
Right.
I would do what's more in demand. Like they say on Twitch, like, you know, all the big games, Call of Duty and all that kind of stuff, don't stream those, they're saturated. That's where all the viewers are. That's like people are voting with their view, what they want to watch. So, it's the romantic view is do what you're passionate about, but the realistic is give the people what they want. If they want something and you make it and you do a good job, they'll watch it. They'll reward you with a view. Same reason I was saying earlier. The reason why I do politics videos is because that's what people want.
Yep. It's in demand.
that it's in demand. Like I literally,
like,
I've never voted. I've never voted. I say it all the time. I've never voted. I don't give a shit. Like I have a preference of who I want to win each election. I'm like, okay, I'd rather, this seems like the person I'd rather have, but I can't be bothered to even go vote. I don't care. I don't feel like it's really going to matter. And at the end of the day, like especially if I vote, that means that if I don't get what I want, it's extra disappointing. So I'm just like, I'm the mind of whoever wins, whatever, I'm just going to win anyways and focus on myself.
Yeah.
That's the
you
way
seem
I
to
do
have
it.
like a really pure economist supply and demand perspective to how you're approaching it. Like, and that
that's
strips
what you
away.
can expect to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
So I just kind of go with like, what's the most likely, obvious thing that we're going to happen? Like, I mean, anything investment stuff like Roth IRA or, right? Like a Roth IRA is great because I believe that taxes are going to be higher in the future. I would bet on that. If I could bet on like one of those Kalshi or whatever,
yeah.
I want to bet that taxes will be higher in the future than they are now.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm right.
Yeah.
So are we going to continue to be people that like to buy dope shit that big companies are fucking making for the whole world? Yeah, dude. We're going to keep buying that shit, and we love our entertainment. It helps keep us happy, taking a shit.
Or sad.
Or sad. Yeah. You know what? Sometimes I'll like someone's sad. The algorithm was like, this person's sad. Let's make them more sad, So it's just going to start showing you sad videos. Like, what'll keep them on TikTok longer? Making them more sad. Let's do that. We're going to make so much money off this person. That's the way it's going to continue to go, quite frankly.
Wow.
Right. Yeah. I totally believe in that. And, so political crack, I am their crack dealer.
Yep. No, I mean, it makes sense.
That's why, like, I don't care. So what I do care about this, I had a moral, so I'm like, because I had a thought with myself, if I'm going to do politics stuff, this isn't get gnarly. So we need to have some core values. I talked with my team about it when I was like, dude, I'm going to start doing these politics videos and things are going to heat up, because we've never touched it before. I've always been not political with all my content. And I told him, things are going to heat up, so we need to have some like a code. And I said this earlier, but one of them is truth and fairness doesn't have a side. So something's the truth, or something's being unfair, right?
Right.
If it's not fair, it's not fair. And fair means fair for everybody. So truth and fairness doesn't have a side. And I feel like that sometimes it could land on different sides at different times. So I always approach each issue like that. And also the other big thing is, if I can have an impact, it is, can we get along with each other more like before? Because the thing that's really, our biggest detriment to our country right now is how divided everyone is.
Yeah.
And all of our opponents, and I'm a big competitive person, so I'm looking at the rest of the world. If we're trying to win, right? I'm a big we need to try and beat everyone else. That's just the way it is. We can be friendly along the way with some people, but we still got to try and be the best. There's no reason not to try and keep it that way, at least in my opinion as an American. But being competitive...
He's going to be pissed about the Supreme Court's decision.
We have some rulings today,
bro.
I made some videos about that shit. The thing that is the biggest thing that hurts America and that is helping our opponents is us not getting along. They're like counting on they
need it to happen.
The more it happens, the better it is for them. The worse it is for us.
Yeah, I mean, we've been joking on this show for a long time of like, there's a class of people that are okay with the fighting and the complicity of it's growing at 8% a year, and that works for me. Like, I get my 8% a year, I'm good. Like, all the shit in the streets can happen. We can have whatever the fuck else, as long as I'm getting my 8% a year. Because these people are removed from society. They don't understand or feel the impact of the decisions of the policies.
They've escaped it.
Yeah, I mean,
the Matrix.
Well, they escape into a different kind of Matrix, if that's what that is, because I've seen it firsthand.
True. No, I get you.
And the wealth thing does not relate to happiness. Like you said, I mean, there are people that if you get more well off, you could get more problems sometimes too.
Yeah,
very frequently. So
more money, more problems.
Facts, dude.
Yeah, I mean, so I started making good money, and then I started thinking like, well, shit, what am I gonna... I knew the concept of like, if it just sits in my account, that's bad. So I need to like put it somewhere, but I was scared because I don't want to lose all my money. Right. So I like came in like super noob, not knowing anything. And I've learned a lot since then. You know, like it's a new thing. And I think this is going to be really helpful for the youth because I really do feel like a lot of us adults have been robbed of not understanding finance. Right. And we could have been taught this at an early age. You know, they're like, they don't teach you taxes, they don't teach you financing. These are actually a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, like we should be taught, here's how you pay less than taxes legally.
Yes,
they're doing it. Why can't we do it? Like,
that's
you know
what I'm describing with the gonzo capitalism thing. That's my whole
dude, so
core.
I think that a lot of the systems are pretty cool, but a lot of people, rich people know all the secrets and the poor people don't. And I would like to open source all the knowledge to everyone. And I think the internet's doing that already. For YouTube is part of that. I love this shit. Right. And anyone can get involved. Anyone could throw $100 in right now and get an 8% on that shit, dude.
It's true.
You know what I mean? So, there's a thing now, where every kid in America born gets $1,000 put into an account that compounds over time until they're 18.
This is one of these policies where I'm like, how can you be frustrated or upset at this? And
exactly.
There are people
I'm
at
leaving
open
out
mic.
the name entirely.
There are people at open mics that will be like furious that Trump has these Trump accounts for kids, and it's like, okay,
yeah. So Trump
fuck
accounts.
all the politics. It's a uniparty since the Clinton administration. Since
what do you comfortable?
Like,
I'm just gonna
for
say
real,
Trump.
what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, it's silly to me.
So
the hypocrisy is so silly.
Regardless, I know it's a touchy subject, bro. Like, okay, Trump wants to fix the pools. We want it green. Trump wants to give all these kids money. Fuck that. That's stupid. I don't agree with it.
Fuck these kids.
I wish that fuck them, dude. We didn't get to learn that shit. Fuck them, dude. They don't get to learn that shit either. Keep them poor too, dude. It makes me feel better. No, I wish that I had that when I was a kid. I wish that something like this existed, and it feels stupid that we didn't think of this sooner. You know, like, this would have been epic. Imagine if everyone adult today had, when you're 18, had an account, like what was it, like a Bush account or something, right?
Yeah.
We have some Bush account or a Clinton account that when we're, you know.
Hey man, I'm in the position where there should be no income tax. We should be robbing other countries of their minerals and resources to offset what
I like
we need
this
for
guy,
income
yeah,
tax.
bro. Like, let's control
What are you doing with this hegemonic power if not using it for your citizenry?
Bro, we need to control the whole hemisphere.
We're the only hegemonic power throughout history that has not done anything for our own good other than... Have you read about the Marshall Plan? You know how much money... You know how many trillions of dollars we've given to Africa?
You're confusing them. Just kick who we say to kick and you're good.
You know, we're in luck. We're in luck. The camera cut out that we're being too hot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was focused on Stan, so we didn't even know how much of that we lost.
Oh, shit.
It's okay.
Fucking A. One second, I have to change the card now.
Mirrorless.
Keep talking. This is an audio broadcast still, so.
Oh, so we still
nice.
have audio going.
Fantastic. Love it.
Welcome. Now I know why the show's called Intolerable.
Yo, dude, we could just put a graphic up on screen, you know? So if each person is talking, now it's an animated show. I feel like a Canadian with my head. Toot, 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 toot. If I had an editor, I'd bully him and be, if I had one of my editors doing a podcast, I'd be like, make that happen. And you'd have to spend like 30 minutes on that.
I wish I could only spend 30 minutes on something.
Well, that would be on top of all the other shit I'm making them do. It's just extended it all by 30 minutes because of some dumb, annoying request of mine. I always pay him well because of it. I'm like, sorry, dude, I made you do extra shit. Here's some money, man. I always feel bad.
Damn, can I be an editor?
Maybe, you know. I'm paying, I have one editor, I'm paying him like $800 a week. I don't know. I don't know what you make, man. Is it good? Is it good? Okay. I think it's pretty, I mean,
for an editor.
Yeah, I think it's good for.
How many hours is he working?
It's like, I mean, we have this conversation all the time. He takes way longer than I want him to, but it's his time. You know? So, I mean, I edit way faster than he does. I have another editor edits even faster than I do. But he has never edited before. I taught him from scratch. I give him a bunch of tips to go faster, but he is...
Wait, is this the guy in the background of the video that I saw recently? I saw some guy in the background. Is that, were you?
That's me. That's usually me.
No, Gonzo, he lives here in Denver. He's a friend of mine from before.
I wanted to send you a message and fuck with you and be like, yo, are you like paying this gimp to sit in the back?
No.
Like, who is this stranger that I can't tell who this is? That's hilarious. I love that.
No, so he's a friend of mine, and he just asked me one day if I had anything because he quit a job because they're being a dick to his girlfriend that worked there, so he quit.
Double check flaps. Always something. Great. Yeah, no, that won't work.
Technical difficulties. Fallout symbol on the screen.
You ever watch that Survivor Man show? The guy would go out in the wilderness by himself.
Yeah, dude.
I've seen some stuff like that.
It's like Bear Grylls, but actually.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean on YouTube, the
Well, it was on.
Outdoor Boys?
Well, that's the same type of thing, but this was like a
Are we back?
show. Yeah, we're back now. Let me clap. Officially back up.
Gobbledygook.
Who knows how much we got lost because I completely was looking at you for so long. So we might be completely cooked on the video, but you know,
It's okay.
that's all right.
I'll come back and do another one sometime.
Yeah, of course. We'll just have to run it back.
You know what? We're so just. I'm just going to start off with this. I think that open mics are a content goldmine because you can just go there and record anything new, any new joke that you want every single day, and you can have like 3 fucking new more. Honestly, the amount that you're writing, you're getting so good at this. It's crazy how much material you can release every day. You can do like 5-6 videos a day if you're a god, and you're grinding every day and then just editing those up real quick.
Yeah.
And then you
do you know Josh Johnson? Have you?
I was telling him about Josh Johnson, just the whole idea of how he's doing specials so
Josh
often.
Johnson's arc of my understanding is that he set a goal for himself 3 years ago. He was going to put out 20 minutes every Sunday.
I like this.
So that's basically
how
a stand-up's take of what you're talking about. Like that's
it's the same thing. So on YouTube we call it batch editing. So you shoot a bunch of videos and then you edit them all and you schedule them all throughout for the rest of the week.
He's not doing that.
No. I'm saying
it's kind of similar though. It's
right
because he's getting all of the video for all the content.
Huh? Maybe different. I think
it's one special every Sunday.
Yeah, so he's like,
isn't he cutting? He's doing that one, and he's not cutting that, but doing shorts out of it.
Maybe, but that's not what it's.
That's what I saw his channel doing.
That's not what it's about. That might be happening, but the reason he's a writer and a co-host of The Daily Show and the best young working comic in America, and I'll stand on business having seen, he came through South, did 6 sold out shows, did 6 different hours. In the first 3 shows, he did chunks that by the 6th show, he wrapped into his closing bit. Like maestro type shit. This isn't like he's not like, you can't get that good worrying about clips. He's worried about 20 minutes polished every new material or whatever.
You're saying that someone's worried about the clips,
but someone is also worried about the clips probably in the background for him of that material. So
so the part where like all the views are coming, right? Like that the part that's like giving him the reward is what I'm talking about, right? So I swear I looked at his channel, I saw how many views he was getting, and he's getting a decent amount of views. What was his name again?
Josh Johnson.
Josh Johnson. Right? Okay, let me see if I can do view stats real quick. It's a pretty good one to use. So you can look at someone's stats, and then you can kind of see like how many views they're getting per month, right?
He's gonna see how dog shit my show is.
I already looked at your show and like I didn't give a fuck, dude. Like I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try and make our episode the most viewed episode if I can. Yeah. You know, just for fun and
top Colton Dowling.
Yeah.
That is.
He's an Austin comic.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Co-owner of Creek in the Cave in Austin.
Oh really? Man. I mean, like, I know I'm a nobody still in comedy, so, like, I don't know these people.
No, I don't fucking know. Yeah. I got lucky enough to meet him while he was here for High Plains.
Josh Johnson. But this is kind of, like, just saying that, where it's like, oh, who is that? And what he's saying about the shorts, like, this is definitely what what I agree with him, where I don't know anything about comedy or YouTube yet, but the mesh of them, of the idea that, yes.
Oh, this is a different guy.
Like, as a comedian, you need to have your 5 minutes, your 10 minutes, your 15 minutes. And then there's Josh Johnson, who can do a different hour every Sunday. But to be seen, especially when you're not Josh Johnson, when you're a nobody in any scene, and we're in Denver, we're very lucky. Denver,
Yes.
Austin, Cali, like, there's so many lucky places. What if you're in Boise, Idaho, where I'm from? I know some really good comics in Boise who...
I know
even
two.
the big, you know, two.
Three. Max Knudsen Max and Samson.
Max and Samson are
They've
great.
been on the pod.
Yeah, they're fucking awesome. I love those guys, and I want 1 million people to see them. And no
Right.
matter what you do in Idaho, it's hard to be seen like that. But if you have this idea, like Stan's talking about, where if you put up 3 different jokes every day, they don't have to be good jokes, but like one of the first jokes I did in this, and this is an experiment that I'm doing right now. I'm taking his advice and the advice from other comics and trying to meld it.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens with it, right?
I'm working with them on that, because like a lot of things that comics are saying are true, and you gotta kind of have to do both at the same time.
Yeah, so we're finding the meld, and for all we know, we're gonna find. I know for a fact we're gonna find better ways to do it. We're not doing things perfect right now, and it's gonna get better. But just the idea of 30 years ago or however long ago, like what YouTube just came out. When did you guys say 2010?
2006.
2006 YouTube came out, so 20 years ago. Yeah.
How about this? Here's even you've sold me.
Yeah.
I'm ready to buy the pitch. Here's
Yeah.
why. But for a comedic reason. Do you know one of my favorite specials of all time is Zach Galifianakis at the Purple Onion in
Really?
San Francisco?
Okay.
Do you know they shot that on 4 cameras? You can get the whole thing to shoot that special in any bar for under $1,000 now, and make it look and that's the first special that Netflix ever financed the making of.
Wow.
So the advancement in availability to nobodies
yes.
it's never been easier to access.
Yes.
So why not jump over the wall and start accessing?
100%.
That's where I meet you.
I think there is a why. If you talk to the comics that we both know, and if you talk to a lot of comics, there is a why.
Right.
A lot of them are set in some old ways. They think posting reels is evil. Who's the first big reels comedian was Matt Rife, I would say, right? Like, just blew up over, and people have this idea, oh, if I post a viral clip, I'll blow up. Like, no, you have to post 1 million viral clips, and then you still have to be good at comedy.
Yeah.
And it has to be this consistent thing, just like going to open mics. Just like we hound each other, like, hey man, you go to an open mic, like, you have to go 4 nights a week, 5 nights a week, 7 nights a week to get good at this. It's the same thing with getting noticed, because who cares how good you are at comedy if no one has seen you yet and no one's heard of you? I know people who suck at comedy, and so do you, who
Depends
get
on your
booked on
goals.
shows.
I always say it depends on your goals. Some people are cool with it. You know, some people are cool with it. So I don't like saying that they're like they're making a bad choice or whatever. They're cool with just being like a small local comic that has fun, and they don't want to go through the grind of becoming all of that or doing all that stuff on the internet. Then that's totally cool.
I thought you work in tech.
Let's come down this
You
way.
want a vertical? You want one of those? He wants the who's the Glenn Lowry or one of those conservative? He wants the conservative talk show hanging mic.
Yeah, I want to move my hands around. I gotta like dodge this thing, dude.
That's funny.
Sorry.
What was I saying?
I completely cut you off. No, you understand the old some people are gonna not. They're just not gonna align. But there are people maybe that are going to come across to this new frame of thinking. Is kind of where you were headed, I think.
You know, to get to that, like some people, like Max is totally cool. I'm loving this because it's like usually people don't want to even take it on because it sounds so hard, you know. But honestly, it's just simplifying a lot of stuff. And what I think is that every person should be going to open mics that does stand up. When you're going to the open mics, they should be farming that content. Because you could constantly put new stuff online. I was looking at the guy you're talking about. It was a completely different person that I was thinking of. Yeah, that guy is killing it. That guy is he's getting like basically 1 million views on his long forms. And these are like an hour long. So like the ad revenue on an hour long video that's getting 1 million views is like I'm just gonna give
And he's clean.
anyone on YouTube like that knows YouTube, they're gonna know like this is probably a good number to pick for an hour-long video that's getting 1 million views. I would say $15 to $20, you know, is a conservative number per 1,000 views. So let's say it was $20. Let's say it's $1 per 1,000 views. At 1 million views, that's $1,000, right? If it's $10, then that means that it's a $10,000 video. If it's $20, that means it's a $20,000 video.
So the
Right? So this guy's making, I'm gonna guess between $10,000 to $20,000 per long form video that he's uploading, and he's doing several a week. Okay, YouTube makes a lot of money.
There's this weird crutch between the business and so where I go, my economist brain instantly goes, okay, well, this is going to be a huge problem when the power is just in the hands of the, like, where do the middlemen go? Where do the managers, where do the agencies?
You could just talk to the
they're
people.
the ones that are they control these rooms. They control who goes on stage. Like there's this
You
weird
don't need a
still
stage
there's
if 1 million people are watching every video.
for the art form of stand-up you do. That's the problem.
But
Yeah, bro, this guy could build a stage and stand on it.
Then you're gonna have. So that's the other thing is you're gonna have to make another thing.
let's look just to
Like make comedy
And
clubs.
people are gonna be like that. What if they want to blockbuster themselves and we could just go Netflix and take over comedy? Then sure, I don't think they're gonna do that though. That would be such a mistake. Like, why would they just blockbuster themselves and just hand over the store to Netflix? We Netflix, they blockbuster.
They're already fighting the battle with the big creators.
YouTube made $50 billion in 2024. It's a 65-35 split. Or it's a 60-40 split now. 60% YouTubers.
Really?
YouTubers are making bank. We could just buy the building, dude. We could do whatever we want. I'm not trying to sound arrogant. I'm just saying, like, nobody's going to gatekeep YouTubers. Succession just got put into the theaters and made over $300 million on a $1 million budget. That's a fucking content creator that made that.
Or Obsession or whatever.
Obsession, yeah. Right? This guy's crazy. A YouTuber, and before him, there was Markiplier who put out Iron Lung.
Yeah.
Completely self-funded, didn't go through any publisher to get into the theaters, and made millions of dollars from that, and didn't have to share any of it.
Hey, I'm with you on
See what I'm saying?
You're never gonna find
That's a YouTuber. Backrooms is a YouTube channel. It was a videos about the backrooms that was started off as a creepypasta online, and then somebody made a YouTube channel, made a ton of fucking money and views off of that, and then went and made the movie. So the person who did the YouTube channel directed the film. Just watched it. It was sick.
Yeah.
Right? YouTubers don't have to go through anyone. Because we have the audience. We have the people that are spending money. So the people who, like you said, the person who controls the asses in seats is the one, right?
Yep.
We have a lot of asses we put in seats.
Yeah.
And literally,
it's being proven.
Literally the film and TV industry, they are blockbustering right now, and we're making more money and getting more views than they are on TV, than television and film.
Right.
Like, there are single YouTubers that are completely destroying the Super Bowl every day with how much viewership they're getting.
It's great.
Yeah, so like
the attention is completely flipped, and they're panicked about it. So so they're gonna
join us, and so here's the thing: we're not funny like you guys are. We're not classically trained. So what I like to say is that like us. Like me, I'm kind of funny because I grew up in the forest of funny, like a wildling, okay? And I just kind of, through trial and error, figured shit out, and then was able to get views and be like, oh, they didn't like that, but they did like this. Okay, I'll do that more. And oh, they laughed more when I did that. Okay, I'll do that again. Through zero training, nobody telling me the art of the craft, right? And I'm like, kind of funny. I got a little thing going with that.
Get out of there.
You guys are grinding the open mics, like you said, 7 nights a week, with some people, multiple mics per day, grinding, getting so much EXP, getting so good at comedy. And you're so much funnier than a bunch of YouTubers like us that stay inside and make our videos.
Right.
Okay? There's these like dominant, social, outgoing people that go and have the confidence to go on stage and win over a crowd and all that stuff. You take that aura, like the kids call it these days, and you become a YouTuber faster than I can become a comedian. You guys dominate all the comedy channels on YouTube where the people understood both YouTube and comedy, and they're good at both, and they merge them together, dominate. And there's only so many people that are actually doing that. There's people are either doing one or the other, and hardly ever both. And the people who do are just, you win by default. There's no competition. You could just go and learn how YouTube works and make some dope shit. Videos that are good, that people like and are satisfied by them, they will watch, they will want more from you. The AI is not some magical being that decides the fate of anybody. It's simply measuring, are people liking your video or not? And the ones that people are liking the most get pushed the furthest, because they're keeping people on YouTube longer. Because the longer your session time on YouTube, the more ads they can show those viewers, the more money they can make from those session times. Okay, so like the videos that keep people on YouTube the longest, which is the most satisfying ones. So if you just make good shit, you win. If you make stuff that people want to watch and it's ad friendly, you can make bank on YouTube. So it's really just learn how to make stuff. Everyone thinks the algorithms replace. I love this. Everyone's saying it. I'm not sure if Mr. Beast coined this, but somebody started with replace the word algorithm with people. So you're trying to please the great algorithm. You're trying to please people. And who are you making them for?
People.
Yeah. Which people even?
Right.
You know, let me give you an example. This happened when you were a kid and you first got into politics you're talking about earlier, right? There's some dude in India or wherever, Russia or wherever, was like, yo, dude, you know what's a really good way to make money is on YouTube. You just print money. These Americans are crazy. So they'll make like one that's like Donald Trump fucking destroys Hillary Clinton, and it's like red and the red imagery and Hillary Clinton like, oh God, and Trump's like, you know, whatever, and it's like fucking destroys her, like all this kind of shit, and you watch it and some robot voice being like, Donald Trump, that's right. This was before AI was cool, you know?
Right.
It was like the shitty AI, right?
Right.
And then there's just saying all this random shit, and these same people, they'll make another channel that's saying Hillary Clinton destroys Donald Trump, right? And it's all blue, and then it's Hillary Clinton being there like all fucking badass and Trump crying or scared of the eagle or something, right? And like they're just farming both sides at the same time.
Yeah.
Because they understand how it works. They understand why the views are happening. You
Right.
can just get how it works and be from a completely other country and just game it and game the stupid Americans and print money from both sides.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to get political, but that was the content trolls, right? It was actually just people making a bunch of bank. It wasn't like some government's meddling or whatever. It was a bunch of people making money.
Interesting.
People like me who see, oh, YouTube, there's mechanics to this. I could learn it and win, and everyone else is too scared to do it. Okay. You know,
That's fascinating. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I think I'm always in the side of sovereignty, and comedy's been arcing towards sovereignty in the last.
can you tell my brain what that means?
Me too. I don't know the word
Like
sovereignty.
freedom, like and power to the individuals.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So like power to the creators. Like
Because I was thinking like Canadian sovereignty, like how we threaten their sovereignty.
right, sure.
Right? That's what I was
Yeah. So like in the old days, like you had to go be a door guy at one place
Right,
in the world
right.
and climb the rungs and then get a manager and then get booked and then get a feature and then go on the road and blah 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 blah. Now XYZ, there's the path has changed, but the one thing that is certain about the changes is that it's given a lot more power back to the artist, whether the artist is a YouTuber, a stand-up, whatever. Like across the
middleman
board,
is gone.
middlemen are getting cut out across the board. So if you're making cool shit, if you find the ways to be the middleman.
What if you live stream to like 25 of your friends, and then they'll laugh at all your jokes and give you a good laugh track? Like you're not live streaming to them, but you're doing comedy to 25 IRL people in front of you that are your friends or whatever. They're good laugh track. They're supportive, but it's the live stream goes to 20,000 people that are watching online, right? Then you don't need a club that is like that's gatekeeping anymore, because like even the club is a middleman now.
But you're making the whole business model right now is that you're making money selling butts and seats.
Yeah, but you make so much more money from the ads.
That's
like,
where
like how easy, how do you make like
So then you're not.
how do you make like 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 a month with asses and seats? So you have to be selling a lot of seats.
But then you're not a comic.
So that's where I disagree. And that's where I think the world's starting to... Why are you not a comic if you're doing it online? Were the people who did it during COVID to Zoom people, were they not comics?
No.
Really?
That wasn't comedy. And you could ask any real touring comic and they would agree.
They would all say it's just not
That's
comedy.
not comedy.
What if someone just does it anyways?
There's this magical fucking thing about being in a room with people. And
I'm
there's
not
like
disagreeing
and
with you.
the setting of a club specifically, like
Yeah.
there's some weird shit, man, that like until they make it so that it can feel those people on the stream can feel like they're there with you.
Right.
Once and maybe
They kind of can because like the comic could read their chats out loud.
Well, let's say it's not there yet. Let's say it's not. Let's say they couldn't. Let's say it's just streamed to them live. How many people can't go to a comedy club?
No, I mean, in terms of I think at the heart of it, the deeper you dig, the more it's demonstrated to be a good-willed thing of trying to get joy to more people.
So
now, I don't think that the forward-facing views for money thing helps art.
You don't.
No.
I think it helps the artist. And in that way, I think it helps them make more art.
I don't know if it pushes them to do art, though. I think they end up becoming a tool of the advertisers at some point.
Interesting.
If they really go full... Like, Mr. Beast is not a fucking person, man.
Right. Like, he's just doing...
Advertisers can't even afford to advertise on his videos. He gets 100 million...
He's not a person.
He gets 100 million views a video, and so to be able to afford that like RPM is ridiculous. So they can't even afford it.
Right.
So he started his own company and just advertises his own candy that's at Walmart.
Well, I'm really interested just about the idea of.
And like that's cool. That's cool.
I'm a business person, so
I mean,
I'm
a
businessman. I'm totally cool with
like
if someone wants to be like, you're not a person, right? I'll be like, whatever. Like I am, but I just like my hobbies are different, you know.
No. I mean, and I'm just trying to be. The same objective moral host of this show that I've been throughout and apply it to this conversation. And I always try to be a little bit devil's advocate-y about it.
No, of course. It's great. And I love that. But I'm very curious in the perspective of, so you're saying, yes, there's this thing of a comedy club of being there, and that's what makes it comedy. What's the other thing then? What's this thing that people who can't, like, let's say there's people who are disabled or just not in the area. Maybe they live in a weird place.
Brother, I hate to tell you, I've seen some crazily disabled people.
Right, but there's some people who just don't live in those areas, right?
Right.
So just devil's advocate for me. People who could never get to a club and they want to experience that. And it's not perfect. I agree with you that it's not perfect and it's not
just
the
different.
same.
It's just different.
It is. So what is it, though?
It's a good thing. It's better than it's a good thing. It's joy. It's joy. Too. It's a good thing. If you're
it's
like
kind of a compromise too.
Like if you're trying to actually spread art, it's a good thing.
Right. And get my name out there as someone who wants to do comedy everywhere I could in the world.
There you go.
That's the other piece of it.
Because the back half of that is, I think, the morally important foundation.
Really?
Because you want to be able to look someone in their eyes and tell them your joke and see their joy and feel their joy, and you won't be able to through the thing yet.
But
that's what's shitty about it.
I agree.
You know what I see? What I like to see? I tell a joke, and then I look at the views, and it goes whoop, and then fucking I'm like, dude, I just made $50 telling that joke. That's fucking awesome, man.
I mean,
then I go read the comments, and then there's people being fucking assholes. They're like, bro, fucking give up. You suck at comedy. And other people are like, bro, where do you do comedy? I want to go see it. I see all of the different... Am I drinking yours?
No.
Oh, yeah, this one's mine. Cheers.
No, and I mean, I feel that.
I mean, that's where I'm at. But also, when I'm telling a joke in person, like, I'm always the worst comic in the room because I just started, right? So, like, I don't get the laughs like a lot of you guys get because I'm brand new and I'm still getting my feet wet, you know? I have so much to learn. I have to do, like, I'm going to do this for a year, and then I'm going to be much better than when I started, but I'm still going to have, 10 more years to learn even more stuff, because I want to do this for 10 years.
The true fact of the matter is, it's at the end of the day, money talks.
I like money, and I also have always liked making people laugh, and that's pretty dope. So, and if I could do both at the same time, I think that's pretty sick.
To further your side of the argument, there are producers that are telling people that's actually the new path, that you should get a following.
Yes.
And then learn stand up.
Let me tell you how this business works, right? Because I deal with all the brands and, I don't do a whole lot of sponsors myself, mostly because it's annoying and I make a ton of money just from the YouTube ads. It's the dumbest thing to say as a business person, because I should do those. I could like triple my money. It's just like, it's what I'm trying to do is get more of like a talent agency to help me with all that type of stuff. They could take a percentage and just handle everything. That would be sick. But I don't want them to rip me off, and that's always the challenge. Anyways, that being said, right? Like, I don't really do like sponsors and stuff like that, but I make enough money from the ads.
Sorry.
All good.
She was in your shot.
Oh, well, I mean, she deserves it. She's a star. She's adorable.
I think what's really cool is there used to only be one way that you could make money as a comedian. There used to only be one way to become a comedian.
Facts.
And now whether there's, and I really respect your perspective of like the that's not fuck my bad. The perspective of that's not comedy. I agree it's a different thing.
Can I comment on that real quick? So I want to say I don't think it's fair to say that it's not comedy. It's just not as fun. Ow. Hey, you little shit.
Come on now.
She doesn't like what I'm saying. I don't think that
Disagree with my dad? Fuck you.
No, I don't think that it's not comedy. I just don't think it's as fun as being there in person.
Right.
It's kind of like saying that like anyone that does a concert that streams it, it's like it's not a concert, but like to the people that are there, it's a concert.
Which is fine, just different perspectives. Right? Like this is that's
what I'm saying. You could do comedy in front of 25 people and then live stream it to 20,000 people. And it's still comedy. Like there's comedy to those 25 people that are there. You're looking them in the eyes, you know?
Yeah, I mean, as long as you have that.
Yeah, you're doing that, you know. I think that being able to talk, I see what you're saying too, because like that's what is scary. The scariest part for me is I stand up there and I don't have stage fright because I'm like worried about what people think. It's just people looking at me. I was talking about this the other day. When I first started in YouTube and recording videos and looking at the camera and talking to the camera, my wife's over here looking at me while I'm doing it, and it was making me so nervous, and I had to make her leave the room so I could shoot my video because I felt embarrassed because she was looking at me, just awaiting. She was kind of going like this, just like, well, like, do your video. This is interesting. I want to see. And I couldn't have her even. Nowadays, like, she's just fucking. She was walking around doing laundry or whatever in the back of my fucking video. Like, she was doing anything. I don't care anymore. But
I'm still embarrassed when I have to have someone come in here to like a contractor or some shit, like an electrician or something. Yeah. And it's like, oh yeah, this is my podcast studio.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's dope. I came in here.
It is dope. I should
somebody that did the effort and put all this together and wanted to put something out there for people to see. And whenever somebody takes that step, because even comedians, they don't even take that step. Like they've taken the step and for years gone on stage and told their jokes, but they still haven't like built up the courage to put themselves on the internet and be fucking judged by random ass people you'll never know. And that's crazy. So when I see that you're putting it together, I love that shit. And that's why I love this conversation. In my opinion, this whole game is about getting as many views as possible. That's how I play this game. I want to get as many views as possible. And like, so how I'm going to think about all my problems and how I make the content and how I tell my jokes and everything is, how do I get as many people to enjoy this as possible so they want more so I can do some more for them? So my job is satisfying the viewers, so they reward me with views, which rewards me with a paycheck, and then I get to order way too much DoorDash and Jack Daniels, and have a ridiculous bill that I'm.
So life cycle of a YouTuber.
Yeah,
that's the name of the episode. The life cycle of a YouTuber.
So all I was trying to say,
well, I wasn't trying to say comedy is like stand up specifically. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Like stand up, the thing. It's not. You're not gonna get that itch from a stream if it's not in person.
I do. I
that's all I meant.
I agree with both the things you are saying. All I was saying was like, I think it's cool that there's more avenues for comics to be able to make money. Yeah, that was the whole end of my little point I was trying to make.
And it's like
before all that.
That was the whole
and get noticed. Yeah, because you can just make money from the joke online, even though there's like 3 drunk dudes in the bar.
Yeah.
Right? You could just tell your joke and then put it online, and then if it's good and it's a good video and people like it, they'll fuck with it and it gets views. The algorithm will be like, yo, people are fucking with this. They'll show it to more. And he's going through the journey right now, figuring out of like, how do I even want to make these videos, and learning the audience and figuring that stuff out. And after you make a whole bunch of them, you're gonna get to that first 100 so fast. Because I always say, just make 100 first. You know, you learn about your audience along the way. There's an audience. YouTube, like I always say, he or she who understands their audience best wins. If you're like, there's I work with a lot of different YouTubers and help them out. There's this one girl I worked with. She's younger, in her 20s, and she makes like period YouTube videos talking about period horror stories, and her audience is predominantly teenage girls. Right? Because a period is like a hot topic. They're disgusting.
Just fucking
they're gross. But if
disgusting on all fronts.
I'm so good at just being like, fascinating. How does this audience work? And what type of shit do they buy? You know, and you're like, it's gross, right? I'm just thinking about the ads. But this audience is like a real group of people, especially teenage girls, because there's a new subject for them that they're all talking about. And there's period horror stories. Of course, that's a thing. So she's the one who tells these stories that she finds on Reddit and reads them and gets hella views talking about these. And she understands her audience, which is teenage girls who like these stories. So she tells it in a way that they love and are intrigued by.
I'm going to tell you this, and I think we do probably need to wrap.
Sure.
We can come back for a whole nother episode.
Dude, part 2 coming soon.
Yeah,
I'd love to. Dude, this hand. This hand's off screen.
Like it or not, and I fucking don't, I have had to run the soundboard for shows that come through that they're recycling other people's shit. Like it's a podcast and it's sold out and they're reading Reddit. And that fucking is so, it makes my blood boil, brother.
I love that.
I don't think that those type of things will come through for decades. Like those people won't be Doug Stanhopes.
For sure.
And whatever else. But that's what
I think they're happy just being internet people that make stuff that people like to watch.
Dude, and
you know, I think they're really happy. I don't think that they care about, I don't even think they know that guy.
I think some of them don't seem happy, but so do most Americans. So
most people aren't happy.
Fucking who the fuck knows?
But the fact that there's more avenues to do what people want, I think will always be good.
Because I have a lot of peers that are just like killing it on content creation. Like, we're fucking on cloud 9, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Dude. Like, we have the dopest job in the world. People don't want to be astronauts anymore. You ask a kid where they want to be, they want to be a fucking YouTuber or a TikToker.
It's true.
Okay? So,
that's what the data says.
So we get to do that job and we make bank from it and people love us. And there's some of us that are not happy because of like whatever shit. But like, generally, we're all like, holy fuck, dude, this is the coolest life ever.
I have to say this because this is my comedic show and outlet. But hey, man. Lots of people were big fans of the Nazis at one point in history.
That's fucking hilarious.
So, just remember that.
Yeah.
You're both very moral, sound people. You can be that and want to make money and understand the systems, but at some juncture,
I love the systems.
These
YouTube
are like
I watch YouTube every day.
Freeing tools,
I've watched YouTube every day since it like came out. Dude.
We're on a good path with this stuff, but coupled with that is a lot of
you're literally uploading this to YouTube,
of course, and Spotify.
That is funny.
Yeah. Just saying, YouTube's awesome.
I'm not knocking YouTube. Yeah. I'm saying as people that are creating, we have a responsibility to try to not make humanity fucking worse.
What if someone says, "No, I don't," and then they do whatever the fuck they want?
Those are called sociopaths. We have clinical definitions for what those are, and those people fit into bins of people.
And what if they're like, I don't care that you think I'm a sociopath, and then they just do whatever they fucking want and live their life?
Confirms that they are that in the clinical definition. I don't think that, like, unfortunately, these are like, and 9% of the population or something, a surprisingly large amount. Of
I find it funny not really caring, because that's how, like, when I'm doing stand up, like, I'm not worried about what people think. It's just people watching me. You know, but
I guess if I
not caring what people think has been like one of the most like grown up things I've ever been able to achieve. I guess so. Like, someone thinks I'm a sociopath because like I like to make fucking videos that make get a lot of views, people love them, and I get rewarded for it, and I get to live like this awesome fucking life.
I think we have a climate that's like there's not like people to blame. It's like, but the people that, you know, it's easy to be complacent, I guess, is where I'm coming from. If like, oh, we lost video, great.
Too hot again?
Too hot, apparently. We got too steamy.
That's all right.
It probably wasn't that long. I checked
Back up.
Oh shit.
Funny.
I'm sure it was my comment about ends. Nazis. I did it.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That'd be the most hilarious part for the video to
I'm telling you, it does it. I'm telling you, you can.
It's picking on
It
you.
knows.
It doesn't like the N-word.
It's AI in there, dude.
Oh my God, we're going to get to the point that the N-word means Nazi.
That's the other N-word. There's 2 different F-words. It's 2 different N-words.
Can we cut that part? I don't like that I said that.
It's too deep. No one will make it to
Okay,
it. Don't
cool.
worry.
Oh.
No, it's I think we should be excited. I don't mean to. I hope my tone is shitty, and I am something I'm trying to work on. But I don't mean to sound pessimistic or come across pessimistic towards this, because I'm not, and I don't want anyone to be, because I don't think that helps humanity. I just think it's good to be rooted in some like human stuff, even in this other thing called the internet. Because if we like really take ourselves all the way here, we lose the humanhood. And that's all that.
Check this out, bro, because this is gonna suck, man. You're gonna hate this, but check this out. At some point in time, there will be 0 humans left on Earth that were born before AI. The last human born prior to AI will die off one day, and the only people alive are gonna be all these fucking kids that grew up on fucking AI, and they don't give a fuck about your worldview. They give a fuck about the world that we're not even in anymore.
Yeah, they'll be way
So
easier to
that's
control
why
and
I say,
propagandize.
try and control what the future is going to be all you want, but all these people that are going to grow up with all these gizmos and stuff are going to have different fucking wants and desires than we do, you know? Like,
Dude,
just
they're
kind of
gonna
like,
be
even like
idiots.
my era from like the 70s, you know, like in the 70s, there was no computers and stuff. That's like the last like wild era, you know? So like 80s and 90s compared to the 70s, like people are like, bro, those are 2 different worlds. And like I was born in 88, grew up in the 90s. I'm the last era pre-internet.
Do you think that we've like
Everyone's grow up with internet now. Yeah, it's all normal.
I do have a question before we get out of here.
Yeah.
Do you think that we've stagnated in, like, you know how there was that defined period change of society in America through 70s and 80s, 90s, like, and then people in the popular culture talk about how we've really been in this like malaise. Maybe you can peg it the 10s.
Yeah.
I think it's 9/11. I think 9/11 has just been kind of just like,
I think that things have just been changing every decade. I'm 38 now, so I've kind of felt a few of these things are just like the next 10 years is going to be very uncomfortable for people that don't like change. And nobody ever likes change. Even before all the computers and stuff, like all these decades, things are changing. No one's liking it.
Yeah.
The same thing is just happening. We're just experiencing what we saw in our textbooks and you know, internet, you know, stuff. We're feeling it, but we're feeling it in a way where like this technology is really starting to compound on itself, you know? So we're like, I thought things were changing really fast from the 90s till now. Things are about to start like changing even fucking faster now that we can, like, AI is going to do a lot of bad things, sure, but also like every medical, you know, thing is being recorded now. Like we're like AI is able to spot cancer like so fast now, and this is the worst it's ever going to be.
Yep.
So like this world is going to get really crazy. I know AI is fucking scary because like we don't know exactly how fast it's going to grow. We don't know if something bad is going to happen from it because it's so fast and scary. And Pandora's box literally has been opened, and that's real. So we don't know what's going to happen. But I opened with, you can expect what humans are going to do.
Yep.
What are we going to do with it?
This was a good timing to shoot this episode.
We're going to make more conveniences, and we're going to do more bad things to other people using AI.
It's like shit's going to be very different in like a year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Even by the time this comes out with the backlog I have in 3 weeks or whatever, like, yeah, it'll be a different world in 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's happening so fast.
It really is fucking crazy. So
how many peace times do you think we're going to have with Iran by the time this airs?
That's a great one. That's a fun over-under. I'm going to go 3. 3.
One of the better jokes he wrote, finally, we're getting we're getting good jokes. Where
Nice.
what was it? What was it about that? It was like Trump signed the 20th whatever with Iran. And you're like, when you watch, fuck, it's over.
Trump made peace with Iran for like the 20th time.
Look at your watch.
And then I just wait. We gotta let people think about that. And like, someone will be like, huh, yeah. And then I go, never mind.
That's good. That's fun.
I was like, it fits his look.
Yeah, no, it's fun.
Yeah.
Totally.
Anyway.
It's been a pleasure having you, John.
Yeah, dude,
This has been great, dude.
I hope
I'd
we can
love
run
to
it
come
back
back and talk more.
I got to do some housekeeping things before we get out of here. Have you heard of this silly little country called England before? Do this thing over there called knighting.
Oh my God. What's about to happen?
Here at Top Shelf Studios, after a long form conversation, I am doing the hiding. Because people all my life have been like, do it on dick.
I'm taller than you.
A couple inches. Shit like this. I recently, 2 years ago, got this prefrontal lobe finally, catching up to the ladies and whatnot. And I realized that now I've got this, that I was waking up in a meat suit. I just happened to drive this really tall vehicle. And I look out in the world with my critical lens, and it seems that we're judging each other on the size and color and shape and sexual orientation, national origin of these meat suits, almost more than anything else. So after a long form human conversation, I am pleased to give you a heart height or your spiritual stature. How tall do you stand physically, Stan?
Oh, me?
Me?
Well,
Nope. Physically? No. Physically?
yeah, I'm taller than you.
That's not taller than me. You should pick
You're
a higher.
6'7"?
Should pick a higher number. I am intolerable. Just for that, I'm moving on to Max. Max, I heart height the 7 foot.
I don't get knighted. No, I fucked it up.
He didn't even give me his physical stature. He remains unheighted. Well, how tall do you stand physically?
5'10".
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
This is the part of the show where you have to
we
be
need
honest.
Bro, can we get a tape?
Get the tape measure.
Yeah. Well, let me stretch first.
This is the part where I'm going to assign you a spiritual stature based on how honest and moral you are.
I wish I was 6 foot. Can I at least be like 6 foot?
You got it, man.
Yes.
I heart height the 6 foot. 6 foot of
I'm not cooked if I get divorced now. Sorry, babe. I'm just kidding.
I mean, I was going to give you your differential, but I can't because you're not giving me your original. How tall do you stand physically?
5'11".
Okay, so you have a 13-inch heart differential.
Interesting.
Schlong will require a procedure on that large heart of yours at some point. But please continue to give your good heart to the world, if you would.
This has been great.
So, your differential, I'll let you calculate that for yourself.
Oh, yeah,
you can
baby.
keep it. You can keep it.
17 inches.
You can keep
I'm
it
like a
private.
cheese-filled little smoky.
You can keep it private. Nobody needs to know.
No, I don't mind telling everyone.
It's
that one guy. He's gonna get. He has the smallest penis in the world. He's raised $20,000.
Don't forget to follow these. Where can they follow you, find you, support you, watch you? I know you're gonna have more people than I can send.
Yeah, I don't need to say anything.
Yeah.
No, Stanimus, follow me. I need every follower I can get.
Stanimus, the man.
Yeah.
Max Madorsky comedy.
Please go follow these fine gentlemen. It's been a pleasure to have them in our fair studio. Like and subscribe. And as always, fuck off and be well.
He doesn't want to fuck around with the United States. Thank you, everybody.